Bonjour à tous, c'est Julien pour l'Express de Toronto. Et aujourd'hui, j'ai décidé de me rendre à l'Ontario Science Center, enfin du moins la nouvelle localisation qui se situe à Harbourfront Center. Essayer de comprendre pourquoi ce phénomène a autant de hype à Toronto. Effectivement, il y a beaucoup de gens qui s'y rendent et beaucoup de gens qui en parlent. Alors on va le découvrir pour vous, pour l'Express de Toronto en exclusivité. Allez, on y va.
Hi, I'm Victoria G. I'm a researcher programmer for the Ontario Science Centre. So that means I work with children and families and I design public programming for them.
My name is Rachel Ward Maxwell and I'm a senior scientist here at the Ontario Science Centre. I've been the project lead working on Space Deck, which is recently opened here at Harbourfront Centre as part of the expanded space for the Ontario Science Centre.
Maybe you can actually travel against the center to discover with you?
Yeah. You come on over here, you can check out what someone made. So these are our light play boxes where we have a whole host of materials like disco balls and mirrors and different shapes, but most importantly, colored flashlights. And when you combine them all together, you can get a pretty cool scene. This is kind of like a TV. So let's check out the other side and you can see what people set up. So by using, some simple materials, some really cool ones, we get to play and create a whimsical scene. So that's one of the experiences here in our light play program. Another one I'll show you over here. These are using our light play panels. So these materials let us explore different colors through transparencies. So we have a lot of materials here that aren't opaque, so they're not totally solid. And you can play and combine colors and see how they mix. It's not just mixing paint or markers that create different colors. You can do it with objects and light too. So that's what we're exploring in this area.
So when we first arrived at the Space Deck, we're positioned underneath a marvel of Canadian innovation. This is the prototype of the Canadarm, which was on the space shuttles. Astronauts rode at the end of the Canadarm for spacewalks. And the Canadarm is one reason why we even have a space program and astronauts here in Canada. So we love to highlight many different aspects of Canadian innovation here in the Space Hall, and happy to show you more.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. We have a number of different artifacts on display. Many of these exhibits were in our previous location. We're really happy to have them on display again for visitors to engage and interact with. We have different telescopes, optical telescopes. We have space telescope models on display as well. Beautiful, beautiful images from the James Webb Space Telescope of different astronomical objects. And then a lot of incredible hands-on interactive experiences. This one you're seeing right here talks about how black holes work and how objects respond to mass and how gravity is a result of the curvature of space-time. We see these balls falling into this well created by the warping from a massive object in space like a black hole. So this is a really fun one and a very popular exhibit for visitors. We have many different artifacts on display, a scale model of the Saturn V, which took astronauts to the moon in the Apollo missions. And of course, we recently saw the Artemis II crew fly on board the Space Launch System. So there's nice contrast there. And then we have the Avro Arrow, another marvel of Canadian innovation, Canadian ingenuity and engineering that actually led to many Canadian engineers contributing to both the Gemini and Apollo programs, eventually helping astronauts land on the moon.
So could you explain what's the main change between the previous location and this new location actually?
We have a lot of exhibits and artifacts, different experiences and programs here. Some that will be very familiar to people, so we have a lot of very popular hands-on interactive experiences, as well as a new planetarium that is a really exciting new experience. And while one of the highlights of the entire hall is our moon rock, which is the highlight of our entire collection here at the Science Centre. So so happy to be able to share that. It is actually a piece of the moon that was retrieved by Apollo 15 astronauts in 1971. So I think that's something that people will definitely